What's up? Let's wait for a few people to hop in live. Facebook is slowing down, man, on profiles which deal with crypto. So my engagement is not the same as it used to be. I mean, not that I'm dependent on Facebook to make money and stuff like that. You guys know I'm heavy into email marketing. Email is one thing which will just always be there, which will always be there. But still, can you guys hear me clearly? Just testing a new earpiece. Kindly confirm if you can hear me. If you can hear me well, just say yes, please. Also, let me know where you guys from, like which part of the world you are from. Having a white chocolate maca some drink in Starbucks right now. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know. Thanks, Pedro. Let me pick up a corner spot so we don't have too many people disturbing us. I'm in Thailand right now, my last day in Phuket. Heading to Bangkok again tomorrow. Staying right at Patong. It's a great place, great area. So you guys can hear me, right? Please say yes if you can hear me. We got some good stuff to talk to you. I promise you guys. Awesome, thank you. Just want to know, so this thing is working fine. So I'm in Phuket right now. Phuket in Thailand. I don't know if you guys have you guys been to Phuket ever? It's a beautiful place. It's the beach and the island city in Thailand, and I've come here many times. Like, I don't know, this is perhaps my 10th visit in Phuket, and every time I come, I love it. I've been here now for 2 weeks approximately. First week I was in a villa hotel. I had a private villa with a swimming pool and all that, a little bit away from the main party area, but it was fun. Then this week I'm staying more at the party place, which is Patong. I'm not that partying that much. It's just a lot of work, man. I mean, you guys will see the next ICO, which we are about to roll out, which is the next, adult ICO, porn ICO. And then we have a dating ICO, but the porn ICO is almost ready to start. In fact, I have the website ready, I have the white paper ready, and we are right now making a list of influencers. By the way, if you are a leader in network marketing space, which means by leader I mean if you have made $100,000 and above in proven earnings in network marketing, or you have a following of 100,000 plus on any social media channel like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or combined also, then let me know if you would like to be an influencer for a big adult ICO. Talking about the big bull run for cryptocurrency space, I don't know how many of you guys are aware of it, but yesterday there was a big meeting of a G20 meeting in Buenos Aires in Argentina, right? And it's basically the list of top 20 economies. The bankers, the key people from top 20 countries in the world, like US, Australia, UK, all these countries meet. I don't know exactly which countries, to be honest, are part of G20. I haven't taken time to research that, but let's just say the main top 20 countries. And even though a lot of them were demanding a cryptocurrency regulated atmosphere, but the guy who basically conducted the meeting, he was like, "No, man, guys, we need to chill down on it. First of all, it's less than 1% of global money. Global money is over $100 trillion. Crypto is not even 1% at the peak, which is great. We are still growing. We are still in a nascent stage. We will be the 10%, I believe, in the next 2 to 3 years. So of the global money. Global money is about, I don't know, $30 trillion or something like that. Hi, Sandeep. Hi, Benny. Where are you guys from? Just Robin, where are you guys from? Roman, it will start rolling out this week. Awesome. Oh, UK. All right, love it. Let me know where you guys from. Keep commenting, and we will have the $100 cash contest on this live. So if you guys comment and share this Facebook Live on your wall, and if you're the last person to do that before the next Facebook Live, just text me and you will get $100 cash if you are a proven winner. But back to the core topic. So before this G20 meeting, there was a lot of regulatory, what should I say? I mean, things were not very clear from the regulatory perspective that, what will happen to crypto. Now, strong believers in crypto like myself, and many others, we call ourselves hodlers. No matter what will happen, we will hold on to our cryptos. I mean, we understand what is about to happen, but a lot of new people who entered into the market. I mean, the market went to 800 billion from like 400 billion, and it was not really institutional money. It was a little bit of institutional money, but it was an influx of. Sure, Robin, text me, yeah. Private message me, and we'll talk more. So it was an influx of a lot of new people who have never been in the crypto space, and they buying bitcoins at $15,000, $20,000, and altcoins at all-time highs like Ripple at $3, Cardano at $1.3, $1.4, and I remember being a newbie. I was affected by FOMO all the time, fear of missing. Heck, sometimes till today, like even that I myself in January, I bought some coins at a price which I should not have bought. And now when I think back, when you are sitting in the bear market, you think back, you realize your mistakes, and you're like, damn, life is nothing, in my opinion, guys, but a lesson. I have made so much money in the cryptocurrency space, I cannot tell you, but guess what? I have lost so much money in the cryptocurrency space that it's crazy. When I tell the last night I was talking to my parents, and I was telling them I made this much money last year, and then in the last 90 days I have lost this much money. They went crazy, both from the perspective of making money and both from the perspective of losing money, because the kind of numbers we do, it's wide swings, right? I mean, you can be up $1 million, and then 90 days later you realize that you lost 80% and you lost $800,000, for example, right? In my case, the numbers were even bigger. So it just goes crazy. But here's the beauty: you won't learn it till you actually dip your toe in the water. So I've been in the crypto space since 2016, February. I bought my first Bitcoin at $400. Wow, what a time. And it was whole 2016, like Bitcoin only went from $400 to $800. But then, 2017 was the big year when crypto went mainstream. Everyone started talking about it, good or bad. And, we saw Bitcoin going from $800 to almost, like at its peak, $19,200. That's insane. Like, think about it. It's 10 times, 20, 25 times, 2,500% returns in 1 year. So it was crazy, and obviously the market had to correct. So everything is a learning experience. In the last 1 year, I've had a lot of lessons in cryptocurrency space. Someday I'll talk about the lessons which I've learned also. That deserves a separate Facebook Live in itself. But so it was basically this new breed of people who came in, who got stuck in the FOMO, fear of missing out, and then the market corrected and they lost a lot of money. And then they went out of the market. Right now what you see is the market of hodlers, and what I believe the big thing which will take the cryptocurrency market to next level is the institutional money now. And there's an event happening on May 13th. I'm going to tell you about that in a bit, and I believe May 13th onwards is when the big money will start to flow in the cryptocurrency space. For the next 1 month, it will grow slowly and slowly, and after that, it will start to grow like crazy. But before that, I'm curious, how many of you have any kind of crypto? If you have any kind of coin like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Ripple, Stellar, Cardano, Neo, Venchain, let me know what kind of crypto coins you have right now. I'm curious to know about it. Yeah, actually, a lot of people were predicting that it can even hit $2,800 and less than $5,000 or $6,000. But I think that was before the G20 news. The G20, I'm still yet to talk about G20 like in detail. But the G20 news is so big and it's so massive that it suddenly changed the market. So I doubt if it's going to hit 6,000 this week. still can. There is a 50-50%, like from here we can go 50% up, like up, or 50% down. I'm going to talk about it. Let me just see the portfolios. Wow, Akshat, 55 different coins. Akshat is a baller, huh? But here's one lesson which I learned, guys. Don't do every trade. Try not to get into too many coins. Invest per coin only the money which you can afford to lose. Like, don't bet the farm all your money on one coin. And focus on good coins, man. 2018 is going to be the year of good coins. Crap coins are going to like die out, fizzle out among the good coins, because there's so many amazing good coins right now. Akshat has Venture, Stellar, ADA, Ethereum, BTC Dash, Tron, Redcoin, Encash, Substrata. That's good. Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Neo, IOTA, Monero, Dash, List, Strata. Awesome. One thing which I love about the crypto space is that everyone in the world now can play like the big guys, right? I mean, if you think about the early days, like think about how crypto is such a blessing in disguise. It is changing the whole definition of money, guys. Before crypto, a lot of money in the tech space was, where was all the money? It was in the Silicon Valley, right? I mean, you want to make money in this life, in the tech space, in a lot of spaces, go to San Francisco, hustle, create a startup, come up with a good idea, knock the doors of all venture capitalists, accredited investors, so-called, and try to raise money. Nothing wrong about it. That was the old way to raise money. But with crypto now, but it's not easy for everyone, right? I mean, if you're from India, you're from you're from, let's say, you're not from States, basically. You're from anywhere else in the world. You're from Africa. You're from India. You're from anywhere in Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia. You're from Middle East. For you to go down to US in a new country, first of all, visa is a big issue. You won't get a work visa. I mean, you will have to get, it's tough to get visas. Once you visa, okay, even if you get the visa, then it's the cost. Not everyone has $5,000 a month in running income to just go and live in US. What about language? What about if English is not your first language and you cannot speak good English? Can't go to US. It's a problem. And what about food, right? If you're used to a certain kind of food, you've never stayed out of home, so it's not possible for everyone. But now with cryptos, you can literally be at the comfort of your home anywhere in the world, whether you're in New York or a village in India or in Nepal, even, or on top of Himalayas. It doesn't matter. You can come up with an idea. You can register a company online. You can write a white paper, throw up a website, build a team. Team is everything. Do an ICO, and if your ICO is good, market will respond to it, and you can make money. And then you can trade your coin. So literally, your coin is, it's like your company is like public on day one. So it has completely changed the landscape of raising money in crypto, I think, and it's just amazing the way things are happening. So I mean, crypto it's crazy. Trust me, it's not going anywhere. This is this is everything, right? But because there was so much of this regulatory uncertainty that the market was slowing down because people were scared. First, the market was oversold, basically overbought in January, like by the time of January, right? And then this whole thing, regulatory uncertainty, a lot of pressure from US on regulating ICOs. A lot of countries talking about the same, couple of exchanges getting hacked. So 2-3 biggest problems which were there in the crypto world. Number one was regulatory uncertainty. Number two, the biggest problem is like for the institutional money to come in, it's the custodian of money. Like right now, individuals, okay, we keep our private keys, we have our treasures and stuff like that. That is good. But what about the big institution? What about the Wall Street? What about judiciaries? Companies, government organizations, which manages people 401ks, which manage people's pension money, people's retirement money. What about all the big money which is sitting in real estate? What about all that big money which is sitting in gold vaults all around the world? Well, that kind of money doesn't come if there is a regulatory uncertainty and if there is a problem in storage. And not everyone is technical. Not everyone can handle their own money. Why do you think people keep money in banks? Not just to get interest, because people feel bank is the safe place to keep money. But when people keep money in the treasury, for people like us in the young generation, it's okay, it's cool. I mean, we don't mind dealing with tens of hardware wallets and My Ether wallets and treasures and nano ledgers and Exodus wallet and desktop wallet and MetaMask and blah 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 blah. But think about our parents. Think about the baby boomers, right? This is where the real money is. People who are in 50s who are retiring now, they are the people with real money. But guess what? They are not that good with technology. They're always scared when it comes to technology. So. And then they hear news of these exchanges getting hacked. For example, in Japan, 2-3 biggest exchanges got hacked. Recently, one exchange got hacked, which reminds me of a lesson that, try to take your money out of exchanges. Now, don't just do it immediately. First, learn how to do it, because otherwise you keep the money yourself and then you lose it. Then also it doesn't make sense, right? So know how to handle a Treasure Nano. Know how to handle a Treasure Nano, a Nano Ledger, and stuff like that. And then basically get started with it. So that's very critical, basically. And so that problem is getting solved now. So imagine, like last week, Poloniex, right, one of the biggest US exchanges, they got acquired by Circle, and not last week, I think last month. And Poloniex is basically one of the biggest, oldest crypto exchanges. They got acquired by Circle in a deal which was like, I think, $400 million or something. And Circle is a company owned by JP Morgan Chase Bank. What does that tell you? First of all, JP Morgan is not stupid for making that kind of investment. When they invest $400 million in something, they know what the kind of business they're doing. And that is basically JP Morgan becoming a custodian for the future money which is about to come in the crypto space, let's say from US market. Same thing is going to start happening in other markets. So that thing is happening. And May 13th is a big event happening in New York called Consensus. Let's just say it's the biggest event all around the world when it comes to cryptocurrency space in terms of the caliber and quality of speakers. So I was there last year. It was pretty good. I think I'll be going this year also. And it's a massive event. So yeah, man. I mean, this is huge. With G20, it's very clear. So yesterday, what happened in G20 was that the main guy behind G20, I think, is the Bank of England's governor. I don't know his name, but he declared right now that cryptos are not a threat to the global financial system, and we should be cool about it. Number one. Number two, every country should think independently, and no country is forced to follow any other country, which in other words means if USA, the superpower of the world right now, is doing something, it doesn't mean other countries have to follow it. USA cannot force other countries to follow it. So this is huge. This is massive. So Japan now, we all know when it comes to cryptos, Japan has the most positive outlook, even though they're regulating things now, which is important, but they have the most positive outlook. So you're talking about Japan, you're talking about Korea, you're talking about China, you're talking about US. So none of these countries have any kind of compulsion to follow another country, which is important. Also, the G20 summit said that you got to have a liberal approach when it comes to crypto, because this is where the world's biggest innovation is happening right now, and this space needs freedom to grow. While we do need to keep basic regulations in place, while we do need to get money laundering laws in place, what we need to do is increase our own ability to track transactions. But we are not going to criminalize it. We are not going to get into day-to-day individual businesses of individuals. We are not going to treat crypto as a commodity because it's a currency and you cannot tax a currency. So these are massive news, guys. Remember, the number one roadblock was a global regulatory clampdown on crypto. With G20 summit, it's very clear that the global regulatory clampdown in crypto is not happening. It's like crystal clear. So all the markets in the world have the confidence now. As a result, the immediate result was the moment G20 ended and the news started to spread on the internet, the market gained $40 billion in less than an hour. And I just looked at my crypto portfolio, and it has grown my portfolio has grown by 20% in the last 18 hours or something like that. So this is huge. This is massive. honestly, there are not many newses now which can, I mean, anything can happen, but I say that now there is a 70% chance of the market going up, 20-30% chance the market go a little bit more down, but I feel this is already the bottom of the market. $6,000-7,000 Bitcoin, we are right now hanging in the range of $8,000. The lowest it can go is maybe $6,000-7,000, but first of all, I don't see that happening. Anything below $7,000, there's a very strong resistance zone of buyers right now. So that market going anything below that, I kind of don't see it happening. Even if it will happen, it will be short-lived, and the market will bounce like literally right back. Like Bitcoin did reach 6,200, but it bounced immediately right back. So one thing first, to not sell your crypto right now if you don't have to. Like if you don't have any money, you need bread and butter money. It's a different scenario. I can't say. I mean, then you got to do what you got to do. But if you can, like, even if you don't need the money urgently, but if you can compromise a little bit on your lifestyle for the month of, let's say, April and May, like for the next 90 days, if you can just low a little bit low and spend less money so that you need less money, I'm telling you, this market is going to go, I don't know, in my prediction, it should at least be 5x from here on. So I'm looking at it's right now 300 billion something. I'm looking at a 1.5 to $2 trillion market cap towards the end of this year. So the next 6 months, the later half of the year, you are going to witness the biggest bull run in the crypto history, guys. So kind of, lay a little bit low. Don't spend too much money. What I mean to say is, don't sell your cryptos right now. Hold. Whatever it takes, hold. Max 30, 60, 90 days, the bull run will start. In my opinion, somehow I feel the bull run has already started. You won't see it for the first 30 days. You won't even see it. It will grow slowly. But the market dipped to 280. Now it's in the range of 320, 330, 340. If it touches $400, that's a big signal that the bull run has already started. If it is still in the range of 300, 350, then we are not yet over from the bear. But if it crosses $400 billion in market cap, it's a signal. It's the first major signal. Sorry, the first major signal was already yesterday. Then it will be a second major signal that the bull run has already started. So stay strong, man. Stay strong. The regulatory uncertainty is kind of a little bit over right now, at least for the next 12 months. So that's huge. And a lot of money will start to come into this space. Japan has set up some new regulations. In fact, there's a company called BitOcean, which is the Japanese biggest, I think, ATM company in crypto space. They're launching their ICO in 90 days, and it's the first ICO regulated by Japanese government. They got like a green check from financial government of Japan. So that's massive, that's huge. I think it literally can be the biggest ICO in the world because it's a government-approved ICO. And interestingly, it's being held on VeChain Core. If you remember, like 5 weeks, I don't know, 1 or 2 months back, I did a Facebook Live saying that why I went all in on VeChain. So I believe, VeChain is it's one of the strongest cryptos right now, and 2018 can be the year of VeChain when it comes to good, strong cryptos. Now, 3 weeks back, we launched a service called Secret Crypto Hack, and that's basically our premium membership service where what we do is, you see, with a lot of good coins like VeChain, Bitcoins, Ethereum, Ripple, like a lot of well-known coins, you will make money for sure this year, 10x, 20x, but you will not make 100x, right? You make 100x money when you invest in brand new coins which have a massive potential and which are currently low in the market cap. So me and my team, we have identified 5 new coins right now which are low in the market cap. Most of them are penny currencies. I mean, last year, which were the currencies where people made the most money? Neo, it was a penny currency at a time. VeChain, it was a penny currency at a time. RDD, it was a penny currency at a time. Verge, it was a penny currency at a time. Like a lot of these currencies, right? So for this year, we have identified 5 currencies which I feel can be the next Cardano, can be the next Verge, can be the next neo of the crypto world, and the time to get in it is right now. They're all available for a sale at a discount, and they can be massive. So you can check out my website. It's on the top, secretcryptohack.com, and enter your email. Go through a 2-hour training where I show you how exactly we trade in the crypto market, how exactly we make money, and then if you like it, you can get in. It's $10,000, but you only have to pay $1,000 up front, and the balance $9,000 you can pay once you make $100,000. So we both have a footing in thing, right? You get in, you will start getting, you get 5 instant recommendations, and then typically 1 recommendation every 2 weeks, every month, on which new cryptocurrencies I'm personally entering into, and my close connections are personally entering into. So there's a lot of money to be made in this space. I believe the bull run is about to start. In fact, it has already started last night, 70%. And I will get the confirmation if the market hits 400 billion. I don't think so. After that, it will stop. The double bottom, I also predicted in a Facebook Live about 2 or 3 weeks back that this looks like a double bottom. Double bottom means the market goes down, it goes up. So it's like a fake thing which tells you the market is growing, then it again bottoms out, and then it finally picks up. So I believe this is already the double bottom, and now it started to pick up. It should be the bull run 70%, in my opinion. So I'm going to start preparing for it, and the way to prepare for it is to get into these little known cryptos which have the potential to 100x to 500x this year. So it's going to be massive, and you guys can check it out. Apart from that, we got a big adult industry ICO starting this week, the pre-launch. I'm personally on the advisory board of that ICO. I'm consulting them with their marketing and all that. The team behind this is massive, and Weiss, one of the ICOs in the adult industry right now, I think they recently raised about $30 to $40 million, and now Weiss is being accepted by Playboy. So the adult industry is one of the oldest industries in the world, whether you like it or not. It's a trillion, I mean, it's not a trillion, but it's multi-billion dollar industry, whether you like it or not. And I know some of you here like adult stuff, porn, stuff like that. I love it. Like, I have no claims in admitting that. And some of you probably don't like it, and it's fine. But if this is something which you feel is your thing, if you would like to promote as an affiliate, there's a lot of money to be made. If you'd like to invest in the ICO, I believe this is easy 100x, especially because the next bull market is about to start now in the next 30 to 60 days. So stay tuned for my ball. My next post perhaps will be kicking off the pre-launch for that ICO. So stay tuned on that. Exciting things, man. That's pretty much about it. That's all I want to say. If you have any questions, I would like to answer any last minute questions, and then we can wrap this up. Let me know. It will all collapse. No, it will never collapse. It's not just about the money, guys. Remember, the Bitcoin adoption, developments in technology. I mean, think about it. Where is the world heading to? What are the brightest minds in the world working right now? They're working on blockchain, man. So this is where the money is. Always remember that. Yes, Rajni, for sure. Any other question, guys? How to buy? What to do? Just buy from any exchange, man. Buy Bitcoins and then use those Bitcoins to buy whatever you want. I think so. Litecoin will hit $1,000 by 2018. I think so. For sure. Not for sure, but I think so. It has the possibility. Dascoin is not yet trading, man. I don't know. They have been having their ICO for 2 years now. So I don't know what to say. Yes, I still feel Bitcoin can do. 50K is max. I believe it will be anywhere in the range of 30 to 50K. I predicted at the start of this year it will be about $50,000. But the bull market, the bear market has lasted a little bit longer than I expected it to. I mean, I expected a bull bear market, but I thought it would be just a month long. So this has lasted a little bit longer. So I will say in the range of $30 to $50,000, maybe 35, 40. Lending coin, no, stay away from lending coins right now. Lending coin has a bad stigma. I was in fact thinking of launching a lending coin, not myself, but like from an MLM, promote an MLM with a lending coin, and then last minute I said, no man, it doesn't look right. From the business opportunity perspective, if you guys need a good business opportunity in the crypto space, I believe, guys, New Tycoon Plus is the best. I mean, They're legit. They are backed by Success Resources, which is the biggest event company in Singapore. They have a legit office, a company registration. Everything is right. And guess what? I mean, if you decide to get started with New Tycoon Plus and you buy 12 packs, which is about $1,200, I'm going to give you free access to my cryptocurrency space, which is with cryptocurrency course, Secret Crypto Hack Insiders, which is about $1,000 upfront and later on $9,000. But you will get free entry into that course, which is worth $10,000 if you decide to buy 12 packs in New Tycoon Plus. Now, the reason I'm going to do that is because, one, if you invest in New Tycoon Plus, you will make passive money, and you can use that passive money to buy more altcoins. So it's me genuinely helping you. Second, it's network marketing. It's a team game. If you make money in New Tycoon Plus, if you build a team, I'm also going to make money. So if you buy 12 packs in New Tycoon Plus, I'm going to give you access to Secret Crypto Insider course for free. So it's a massive bonus. Normally I don't do it because we only launched the Secret Crypto Hack course 2 weeks back, and we're already selling it. Like every single day there are a few sales happening. It's already a 6-figure business for me. It will turn into a 7-figure business. But for New Tycoon Plus team members, we're going to do it because I want all of you to win. So if you want that, let me know. Buy 12 packs in New Tycoon Plus. You can message me for my link if you have not already created a free account. Once you buy your 12 packs, send me a proof that you have, and I will get you free access to Secret Crypto Hack Insiders Group, where you will get my top 5 coins to invest for 2018. Credits or car vertical? I'll say car vertical. I don't have much news about credit. I mean, there's a lot of plus and minuses both with credit. I think it's car vertical because they recently finalized their partnership with BM, and also now with a lot of other brands in Europe like Nissan and stuff like that. So I think it's Mazda. That's cool, Rusty. All right, guys, I gotta go. Love you all. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye. Do share this Facebook Live on your wall, and if you're watching the replay, do comment. You might win $100 in the next Facebook Live. The person with the last comment and share is going to win $100 before I start the next Facebook Live. Keep doing it.